Hiya, it's Maggie here from minnietheminxuk at YouTube and the Captain. I just wanted to quickly show you, a previous video I had showed you how to make cards and pockets for an album or a folder, and I just did them on brown card, and I'm just wanting to show you the paper that I used to cover them. I'd used vintage style paper stack, 32 sheets approximately, 6 by 6, and I got this from a shop called The Works, and the address is theworks.co.uk if you want to find them online. I think it was 99p for all that paper. I've still got a few pages left inside, which I'm going to use for inserts etc. in this, but basically all I wanted to show you was what the paper on the cards that I'd made. And so it's like a second video to that. So on the first page, remember these will actually go into a little folder and they'll slot into a little book like that, and it'll be all decorated and maybe tied with ribbon or something like that. So basically these are the inserts, the pockets for it. On page 1 I've added this pretty paper. It's like lyrics to a tune. It was absolutely lovely. And what I've done is this page is going to be attached to the hidden hinge system, this part here. So what I'd actually did was, on the card that slots into this side bit, that's the paper on the other side, is I've actually trimmed that off and made it a bit smaller, maybe about that. So as you can see, the two pages are different in size, and that was to allow room for the hidden hinge to go in. Now I've not made any pockets or anything here with the extra paper, but I'll just quickly show you. I just wanted you to see the paper because I thought it was lovely and such a bargain. But you could actually cut that to size, make a little pocket, of course add a bit lace because I love lace, and slot in a few tags. So handmade tags, I have got a machine that does tags, but I actually prefer the handmade. So handmade tags with lined paper on the back, make your little top. Always make sure that the tab top matches some paper that's already in place, and that way it all matches in. So I'm just going to quickly show you this. So if it was a couple of handmade tags, and you could pop them in like that. Very easy to do, but I'm just going to show you the paper pages because I thought this was absolutely lovely. This one here, it's vintage look, and also I distressed all round edges. I didn't use distressed ink. I used the Whiskers stamping ink with a cosmetic sponge, and I dabbed it round. I used a brown colour, this one here. I tried to see what the name of it was, but Barn Brown it is what I've used. Barn Brown ink. And it does the same job as distressing ink. And I've done all round the edges and the paper itself before it was glued on, and I've done right on where it's been creased there, where it's been scored, sorry, down the card. So these are the papers that I've used, and what I've done was, that in itself could be a pretty card to somebody, you know, but it's going to be an insert for a pocket. I've used 2 bits of different paper here, and on the back here I've added lines for journaling. So you could add pictures or words, it's actually up to yourself, and you could write something down the back as a memory. So I just thought that was so pretty. I've continued that paper across there. I like the way it's been scored, and then the line there. So that's page 1. As I say, on the front you've got that. That would be for my folder, page 1. And page 2 is going to be this. So page 2, pretty paper. It already looks quite old in itself. I love that. That's the page that's going to be attached to the hidden hinge system in here. So when I attached this part of the paper, I glued it down here because I'm going to use that for attaching, so I wouldn't have a tag coming out. But you could, as I've said before, you could have a little pocket here, a little pocket there, and your 2 or 3 or 1 tag, whatever you want. You could have your tags done in like that. I just didn't want to add mine just now because I want you to see the paper. And here was the pocket that we made, and I've used the same colour on both sides, and you would pop a large tag in here for photo mat or journaling. And you could actually do another pocket here like that and have another little tag underneath, just in like that. But obviously use different colours. I'm just trying to show you quickly. These papers were absolutely lovely. So same on the back, another tag slotted in, and you could embellish that with anything that you want. On this side it's a pull-out tag, pull-out card. So I've left this blank just to let you see again the paper, and you could add a picture or pockets, more pockets, just glue down the sides and along the bottom and slot in your tag, or for journaling, whatever you want. And on this one it's a pull-out card. So what I've actually done is I've distressed it all, added this lovely paper, and I've made it go over the score line to there, and I've hand drawn in these lines for your journaling. And I noticed that I had some extra paper left over, and I had the idea of maybe cutting a bit of it out and possibly lining it up with that, so it'd be like that, if you can see that, and slipping a picture or something underneath there. So it could either be a tag or it could be a picture that could come out there for journaling or photo. It's a possibility, so maybe you could do the same idea, have the same idea. And on the back it's just some paper continued over, and I've done more lines for journaling and distressed inked round edges. I thought it was so pretty. I wanted the paper to be shown as it is. So that's page 2, and on the back it's this paper. So all matches in, lovely set. So that's page 2. On page 3 it's continued this paper again, quite a olden look, and basically it's this bit's left open, and that's the part that's going to be attached to the hidden hinge. And I've just put some note paper on and a pull-out card from that side. And the pull-out card, you could actually add like a corner type tag, pocket. It's up to yourself. You could maybe have something at the side done like that, and then a picture could slot in, maybe at that angle. Or again, you could have it along the bottom like that, and you could slot your tag in. It's entirely up to yourself, and you could do some journaling down this side. And on the back it's just 2 different bits of paper, which I thought was lovely, and I distressed all the way around. All the paper, actually inked all the paper, and it all the way around, because I think it gives it an olden day look, and I think that's absolutely lovely. And it closes like that. So that's your page 3. And on page 4, this is the one with the pockets. So I've used this paper and then that. I think that's absolutely lovely. And it's up to you. This part's going to go into the book. So that's your hidden hinge system in there. That would slot in. And then I've done a pocket. So you can either add a picture here, I've done a pocket here on either side, and you can stick in a large tag again for journaling or a picture, up to yourself. And you could do a smaller pocket at the bottom and add in a few other tags. So just like so, like that, a couple of tags in there. Same on the other side, decorate it any way you want. And on this one it's a pull-out card, so I've left this one blank again for a picture or for journaling. Or if you had you could use a punch of any sort and have the part coming at the side, and then you could have a photo slotted in there, or journaling. So this one pulls out like so. The card pulls out again. I've had it matching. I thought it would be nice to add that colour there, add a bit on in there. So I've got this picture here, and it feels like when you're pulling that out, if you see that, when you go to pull that out, you get to this bit. I just thought that was nice. When you start to pull it out, it's like a continuation of that bit there. And I've added in lines for journaling. So you could have a picture on here and do your journaling on that side, and on both backs I've just added this pretty paper. You could add a photo or just leave it how it is. I thought the paper was stunning. So it slots back in like so, like that, folds back in like that, and it would close over like that. and your back paper would be that one. So that becomes page 4. So when you've got all these pages ready and together, again we'll be doing the folder type system or book type system, and it'd be something like that you would decorate, do your hidden hinge. You would need to look up some tutorials online. You could use Ilsa at Just a Few Designs on YouTube, or you could use Kathy Orta, or you could use Cassie Keith. They're just a few. There's lots of other people that do it, and it would make it into your folder. So, and that's how it is. So music again today is the Riggots, the band the Riggots. They're from Wigan. If you've not seen them live, have a look at my YouTube vids from 13 Note Cafe in Glasgow, or if you ever get the chance, go and see them. They're brilliant. So thank you for watching. Bye.